Howdy, train fans. Welcome back to the Chattanooga Southern Railroad. Had a little bit of time to work on some things yesterday, the 4th of July, getting ready before celebrations commenced, and started mapping back out the track work down there. But the biggest thing going on is I have clamped up this staging area. As you can see here, there's a clamp and there's a clamp, and started laying out some trackage here to see how much storage I could get. So the trackage you're seeing here is some stuff that I acquired as part of a kind of an estate sale. A friend of ours' father was going to be passing away soon, and he wanted it to go to someone who would really appreciate it. So he gave me quite a bit of stuff. And so as I was digging through it, I noticed he had all this Code 100 Atlas trackage. And I thought this would be a good place to use it. One, because I didn't want to go to expense of buying higher quality turnouts for an area I wasn't going to really see, as part of the scenic layout. And all this is back here is a storage area for making up and breaking down trains to take back out onto the layout, and that kind of thing. So these are Atlas snap switches, Code 100. Some of them have just manual switch machines, some are powered. This is all going to be manual function back here. I'm not going to have a power panel back here after all. So I also looked at using some of my number 6s back here as well, and unfortunately, because of the shallow angle of a number 6, that tail track down there would have been, like 2 feet long, which really doesn't give you a place to store a quote-unquote train. So, but you can see I don't have to buy any switches, which is really cool. So as you can see here, it comes off of that new curve turnout. It's going to pass through the backdrop into this first left hand and start the trackage. I get 4 tracks down there. There's, I would call a double ladder, back-to-back bookend ladders, one to feed this, and then using this track here, you can come back in and do this little yard here. But I also had enough turnouts, one to break away and pass back through the backdrop as I had planned before. But I also had enough turnouts that I could put a couple enough escape crossovers back here to get engines out should the trains come in head first. So I thought that worked out really well. It gets me a chance to use this trackage, which is what he wanted, and so I'm going to put it to use. So now that I've got this kind of laid out in my mind about how I'm going to do it, I need to spend a little time bolting this platform up permanently to the layout, and then put the homosode on. It's down there, so it feels good to have this kind of laid out there. So there's a quick update on the storage area, and hope you all had a good 4th of July, and hope many of you get a chance to stay off this week. I'm off on vacation, so have a good rest of your week. And with that, we'll see you on down the tracks.